Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your franchise concept. And can you tell us about your growth expectations for the U.S. based on the successes that you've had internationally? What does that look like? Tell us a little bit more about the unit economics and the investment level for one of these here in the U.S. Can you tell us a little bit more about the holding company and the ownership structure that's supporting this initiative? Well, great. If you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your franchise concept, that would be great.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name's Michael Tillbrook, and I'm here representing ChaTime. ChaTime is one of the largest chains of bubble tea and boba tea concepts in the world. We're in 60 countries, and we have over 1,520 locations around the world.
That's great. And where did it originate from?
So bubble tea actually originated in Taiwan in 1980, so it's been around for a long time, and it's been growing over 7% every single year. This particular development in the United States is actually a joint venture between the holding company Lakafa and the Australian team, where they're the market leader. They have over 175 locations.
And can you tell us about your growth expectations for the U.S. based on the successes that you've had internationally? What does that look like?
So right now we have 14 locations operating in 6 different states, and our goal is, based on what we've done in other countries, and we take Australia for example, with 25 million people at 175 locations, we feel 1,000 locations here in the US is very conservative, and we plan to do that in the next 10 years.
That's fantastic. And tell us a little bit more about the unit economics and the investment level for one of these here in the US.
So investment levels will run, depending on whether you put it in a food court or an inline space, around about $250,000. Larger space could go all the way up to about $450,000 in a more expensive environment. And then with regards to our numbers, we actually have a franchisee validating for us in Baltimore, and they have 4 locations. Their average net income is $168,000 on a revenue of $560,000.
Those are great margins, and the history of the business is very fascinating because you guys are a very large international brand with strong backing. Can you tell us a little bit more about the holding company and the ownership structure that's supporting this initiative?
Sure. So our holding company own 50% of the venture here in the United States, and it's actually specifically the 2 founders of Lakafa. That is a listed company on the Taiwanese stock exchange. They valued right now at about $300 million US, and then the other 50% is owned by the Australian executive team, and the founder there in Australia, Charlie Zhao, is the majority owner, and then we have a COO, Carlos Antonius, and then our CFO, David Prince.
Well, that's great. We love your brand so much, and we see the growth that's going to happen in the USA. We'd like to give you an award to be one of our franchise top picks for 2024. So I'd like to present you with this medal for franchise top picks. I'm going to award it to you and badge you here.
There are over 4,000 different franchise opportunities out there. To reduce your risk when picking a franchise, we provide you key insights and a great process to match you with the perfect opportunity. To learn more, click the link in our bio to schedule a free consultation today.